morning, lads and ladettes. We done nothing with regards to an intro again, second week in a row. Myself and the wife came down to Struisbaai for the last club competition. We got our own accommodation this time. And this morning, bright and early, around 7 o'clock, it looks brighter out there than it really is. It's quite dusky. At our predetermined spot, myself and Emmett's task today, catch as many sharks as we can in this area. So I'm quite looking forward to it. Got some very nice bait here, including a very large bonnie, and as large as bonnies get for bait purposes, and some other nice frozen treats like mackies and sardines and a little bit of choka. So we'll see how it goes. I'm currently waiting for Emmett to arrive, and then we're going to start rigging and get our stuff out on the rocks, and I'll show you what it looks like when I get out of the car. Right, I'm out of the car. I can quickly show you what this place looks like. Loads of rocky embankments. Reasonably flat water, not too far out. We're gonna have to wait and see how deep we need to get in off the rocks. Because myself and rocks are not great friends, as you well know from varkenvlei, from the varkenvlei video. We're not great buddies. I'm hoping we wouldn't need to go into the water on top of rocks, because that's going to be a pain in the ring, or at least up until the tide has gone down a bit. I'm eager to go, but Lions In is only in about 55 minutes. Magtig, is die man nou? Hy kom so vinnig ingevlieg hier so. Hy spat so om my kar vol klippe.
Môre.
Leg jy ding reg?
Ja, dit lyk reg. Word 'n bietjie kleur. Maar ons sal nie weet nie.
Nee.
Ons gaan nou sien.
Ons moet hom net ingooi.
Nou sien.
Nog nie, maar ons gaan nou sien. I'm not a happy camper. My bait was just doing perfectly fine on that ocean floor, and then the guy next to me from a different club got hooked into my line. I have no idea how that even happens, because my line was dead straight in front of me and he was a good 30 meters to my left. I suppose that's what happens. It is what it is. For a second there I thought I was on with a cow shark, and then I wasn't. All I can do is re-rig and rebait. We came to the spot with high hopes of catching sharks. All I've seen next to us come out was like two small smoothhounds. There's definitely big bites and thumps in the water, but I expect them to be elf. So I rigged for that, but the bait just keeps on being stripped. The bait hardly stays in the water for longer than 2, 3, 4 minutes, and you need to rebait again. So there's a lot of pickers. I even took the flotation off just in case it could be like a shark, just so the bait can be closer to the bottom. Still nothing. Still thumps, nothing's coming out. I'm at my wit's end right now. I'm gonna check quickly what the rest of the oaks is doing, and where fish is coming out. Maybe there's a spot move on the carts, we don't know. And if there's not, I'm gonna have a look around for other structure around us and maybe throw there, see what happens. So the wreck is over there somewhere. The wreck in Agulhas. We're basically just to the left of it. And we decided to throw in this body of water over here that seems to at least have a bit of color, and there's already a bite on the line. All I can safely target in this bay right now is rays. Nothing else really. Our other guys are over there on that rock targeting the cow sharks. In order to get to that rock, you need to cross a lot of loose rocks underwater, and I'm not very stable on those. So I'll leave the big ones to them and I'll target the smaller rays over here. Hello. The man, the myth, the legend, Emmett, I think he's got a horty over there. We're targeting sharks over here and he pulls a horty. Beautiful fish, keeper. I saw. Sissa. Dis 'n horty.
Ja.
Lekker.
Wat in die been, hè? Nou, full length, hè?
Ja, full length, ja.
51?
Ja?
Wat is the legal size?
22.
Is a keeper.
Ja, it's a keeper.
Lekker, punta!
I throw big baits. The moment I throw small baits, I get this. Klipvisie. Yeah. Apparently Hero is on with something over there. Something big. Yeah, I know he's winching that boy. Oh my word, he's winching. Come on, young lad, you can do it. The man's now catching fish for the home.
I'm catching to eat now. I'm catching to eat now.
Yeah. Another 31. Lekker, man.
Huh?
Yeah. Look at that, lads. Looks like Porcupine Ridge. According to reports, that ridge has been fuller before. I cannot begin to understand how you can angle like that. Yo. Well, an hour and a half to go. And in the rain, we just made another spot move. Back to the spot we were at this morning. But the tide is so low that we need to keep the lines high because there's rocks in front. It's not good. Hi there, lads and laddies. The end of a frustrating yet enjoyable day. It wasn't the easiest of conditions. It was humid, it was rainy. At least the wind wasn't nearly as bad as it was yesterday. But we were chasing color in the water the whole day. And when we did find it, the big fish was reserved for those brave souls that can stand their ground on some high rocks. We went back to Brood, the spot we were at this morning. Lots of peckers in the water, lots of bites. I chucked half a mackie on a big hook out to the out over the reef, and it got stripped almost instantly. So that's the end of that. We did our best, and all I've got to show for it is a clip fishing. But what do we say to that, boys and girls? At least we didn't blank, even though we did. Okay, so I'm gonna go shower now because I'm wet right down to my bum. And then tomorrow morning, me and wifey, we're heading back home. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next week.